and then we just kind of change our focus and we just live from abundance, and we're just like, whatever I got is enough. Whoever I am is enough. And that provides a sense of comfort and peace where you don't have to go out and get. You don't have to get those things. And then the universe just drops us a little gift, just drops us and says, here you go.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever role we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Y'all, good morning. Oh my goodness, we're back doing another day together, doing another day of life, and I'm doing, and I hope you're doing what you love, because I love getting out in the community and doing this community mental health thing we do called the MWA thing, y'all. The MWA thing. We just do our own thing at Midwest Anxiety. We do our way of doing mental health, and we love it so much. And you guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for riding along with us. I've got so much to talk to you about today. For real. So excited about the future. That's the liftoff sign. More to come on liftoff, but that's when I'm doing this. That's lifting off, y'all, lifting off. We're gonna talk about that. But before we lift off, we gotta get our bellies full, and we gotta get a lot of that love in our heart. This week is all about that love in our heart, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Thanksgiving for me, just recently in the last couple years, has become less about the food. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Thanksgiving food, okay? You just basically put the turkey and the mashed potatoes and the gravy and the stuffing, and you just like pile it all on a plate. Like I'm a rabid dog. I'm one of those that you just put it all together. Put gravy on top, and just like that, right? That's what I do. But Thanksgiving in the past couple years, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or more sentimental, or I'm just really in the prime of my career and really wanting to influence kids and families. But Thanksgiving this year, I've talked about with all my clients, is spend this week before we get to Christmas, just push on the brakes, tap on the brakes, y'all. Tap on the brakes. I see so many of your beautiful houses with all those lights, and you've already got the Christmas tree up and lights on. Just tap the brakes for a couple more days, and let's celebrate Thanksgiving. The food, the family, the friends, okay? But also, let's just be thankful. Let's be thankful for the things that we have in our life. And let's spend this holiday really acknowledging, and just to the people that are in our lives, just expressing your gratitude for them being in your life. Really just spend this opportunity with Thanksgiving. Use this holiday as a way to communicate how special and important people are in your lives. And you are very special to me. I really appreciate you riding along with Midwest Anxiety. Sometimes, or all the time, we're kind of like this. This is how we do mental health. We don't got that starch collar. We're not reading from some like statistical manual, okay? We're just doing our way of doing mental health, and we appreciate all you out there that love doing mental health differently, and that we've been able to reach and connect with. We appreciate you, and just want to share my sincere thanks and gratitude for just sticking with us, and thank you. All right, y'all, we're on to today, and we got clients, and then we're gonna downshift. We're gonna downshift after today for a couple days. We're just gonna spend time with the family and friends and just doing, you know, what we do at Thanksgiving, and then major upshift because we're flying high. We're flying high here in the next month or so. We got so much to talk about, so let's get on with today. You guys sit back, put on your seatbelts, and enjoy this ride around just doing community mental health. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, y'all, I want to talk with you with something. Back up, slow down, Randy. All right, y'all, I want to talk with you about something that I talk about with clients. I've been talking with clients this week, being Thanksgiving. Y'all, I want to talk for a second about living in abundance or limitations, okay? Living in abundance or limitations. And this goes back just to that basic being grateful for what you have. There's so many things that you have and so many people in your life. There are sometimes, though, we just look around and we say, I don't got enough. I want this, I want that, I want this person to talk with me. I just want more, okay? And that's living in limitations. You just don't have enough. And what I would encourage of you is not to live in limitations, but to live in abundance, that you are enough, that you have enough, right? That whatever you have in your life, I got a scarf, I got a hat, I got a phone, I got a car. Sure, there's lots of things that I want to have, right? There's lots of things I want to have, but the things that I have in my life are enough. And the thing is that the odd thing is that the universe will provide those things to you when you need them. It's just, it's the odd thing, it's the weird thing about how this works out, is sometimes that we want things and we just can't get them. We just can't get them, and we try so hard to get those things, something, or maybe someone in our life, right? And then we just kind of change our focus and we just live from abundance, and we're just like, whatever I got is enough. Whoever I am is enough. And that provides a sense of comfort and peace where you don't have to go out and get. You don't have to get those things. And then the universe just drops us a little gift, just drops us and says, here you go. And you're like, whoa, wait a second. Where did that come from? It's because you were just okay. You were grateful for what you had. You were living in abundance. You knew what you had was enough. I always talk about with clients, if you got food in your refrigerator, you got clothes on your back, you got a roof over your head, that's enough. That's enough, right? Even when we don't have those things, somehow we have enough just to keep going. We've got enough. Somehow life just gives it to us. And I want us to think about this Thanksgiving. I want you to think about living from abundance. Whatever you have is enough. Wherever you're at, you are enough. And don't be reaching for, I gotta have more. That energy, I do not like that energy at all. That's not the good energy. The good energy is to say, I've got enough, I am enough, and I'm gonna live in this place right here. I'm gonna live from abundance. All right, y'all. I hope if you catch on to this and you live in abundance, wow, what a freeing feeling it really is. It is such a freeing feeling that you don't have to go out and be more, that you don't have to go out and get more, that you can just live right here, live right with what you got. All right, y'all? All right.
You love me.
right, y'all. The holidays. The holidays for some of you are with lots of cheer and lots of excitement and lots of happiness, and your heart is full. And it's a great time for a lot of you to get together with friends and families. And there's some of you that actually, it's the opposite. The holidays are very challenging and difficult, and oftentimes the holidays remind you of a lot of just negative things that have happened in your life, and the holidays are not a good time. And I didn't realize that I couldn't really think about when people would say, oh, the holidays aren't good. Like, I would always, when I was younger, just not understand that, because there's just so much joy and stuff around the holidays. And then as I got older, I really started to understand what people were meaning, especially after I got divorced, because, you know, family wasn't around and the traditions were gone, and just everything that I had that I loved was just kind of just gone. And I found myself spending Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's by myself, and it was a very lonely time. So I understand, and I get, for some of you, the holidays are just not filled with good times, good spirits, glee, joy, however you know the commercials and the books write the holidays. So here's my thought: if you're spending time alone, if you're lonely, if the holidays are just a negative place for you, I think it's okay for a period of time to be in that sadness, to be in just those not good spirits. And then I want you to push yourself out of that. I want you to push yourself out of it. And the way I want you to push yourself out of it is, rather than wishing that you had someone else or something else there at the time where you're upset, is there actually is someone with you. That someone is you. That someone is you. And I want you to be able, I want you to be able to recognize yourself. I want you to be with yourself. I want you to value yourself. And even though you don't have friends and family with you, and even though the holidays are not a good time usually, you're probably thinking about the outside. You're thinking about all the things instead of yourself. And this holiday, I want you to remember that you are just as valuable to spend the holiday with yourself as if you had 5, 10, 15, 20 people. You are enough just by yourself. You're enough for yourself. And I want you to change the context, and I want you to start to value, and I want you to appreciate, and I want you to believe that you are enough to spend the holiday in good spirits. And maybe this is the first chance, maybe this is the first opportunity that you've had just to spend with yourself. Maybe this is the first opportunity that, instead of looking out at other people and wishing that other people were around, maybe you could just start to wish and to focus on that you can just be with yourself. This holiday is for you. This holiday is to get right with you, no matter if you're with people or you're without people, okay? I want you to feel like all you need is yourself. And if you have yourself, and if you're in good enough spirits and you can work yourself through it, I get it. I get it. Some of us out there may just have to get through the holiday. We may just have to get through the holiday. I recognize it's really tough for a lot of us. But if you're one of those people that can actually change this up a little bit, and you can spend the holiday with yourself, and you might be able to get out of this pattern that the holidays are just not a good time for you. All right? Enjoy yourself this holiday season, and if you get a chance, enjoy the friends and family that are around. All right? All right, y'all.
you love me?
Well, let's talk about JBU and Just Be You. I'm talking to all of you out there, but I'm really talking right now to people that are socially anxious, those of you that really want the approval of other people, and you fear their judgment, you fear their criticism, and I'm going to encourage all of you out there to just double down on yourself and really JBU, just be you. I'm going to encourage it. I'm going to keep encouraging it. You've been hearing me say it. I'm telling you, it takes a lot of confidence, self-confidence to just be yourself. It's one of the easiest things to do, and at the same time, one of the hardest things to do, because there are a lot of people out there chip. The world is telling you how you should dress, what you should look like, what you should do for a living, how to have your hair, right? The world's out there just chirp. And if you don't have a strong sense of yourself, then you will follow everyone else. And you may like it and you may not. But if you just are yourself, then that's the easiest thing to do, just because you're going to just live and you're not going to have to worry about, am I wearing this the right way, or does somebody like it, or am I going to be made fun of? Because who really cares? You're just being yourself. That's all. And you're like, okay, well, you don't have to be this way. This is just what I like. This is just who I am, right? And y'all, I'll give you a good example of this. I like to be myself, and there's different things at different times that I like to do, especially for fashion. You know, I'm a 48-year-old man. I'm a 48-year-old man, and not all the time do I fit into that 48-year-old man kind of dress type, you know. I don't know. I just say I got my own style. And, you know, there can be some judgment or criticism about, just grow up, Randy, just grow up. I don't care. It's me. It's what I like, and I'm comfortable with it. And one of the things that I do, part of it's functionality of it, but part of it is style, is my jeans, y'all. Okay, I'm just going to admit it. I'm somewhat of a short guy, okay? I'm somewhat of a short guy. I like to say that I'm like 5'10" or 5'11", but that's really stretching it, okay? It's anyway, we're not gonna go there right now, but I do struggle with my jeans because generally they're too long. And with my jeans, I sometimes, and it's in style, but it's not in style, is I make a cuff in it. And I make a cuff in it where the cuff is much bigger than the regular cuff in a jean, and it's very noticeable, y'all, and it's noticeable to my friends and family, and it's just me. I don't have any concern about it. I'm not worried about what people think. I mean, you know, certainly I walk into clients' homes all the time in a professional setting, and here I come in with my jeans and my you know, shirt and jean jacket and whatever else, and I'm just being me. And here's my thought, y'all, is I want to be surrounded by the people that like me for who I am. And if I dress a certain way based on what they think, I'm not going to be around those people, or I'm not going to be myself. I'm going to be some kind of like different person. And so I want people to know me for exactly who I am, genuine. And so I just dress this way, and if people don't like the way that I dress, then that's okay. They don't have to. I give them permission to be like, Randy, those hems on those jeans are way too big. And I'm like, hey, I'm a trendsetter. One of these days, you're gonna see these big hems on these pants. You're gonna see your pants have it folded over like it does And that's just the way that is. So you just be you. Don't worry about other people. And just be confident in yourself. I know that's tough to say. Confidence in yourself actually comes from doing things that are challenging, doing things that are difficult, and understanding that you got through it. That's where confidence comes from. Doing those challenging things, knowing that you overcame it. It's not from people gassing you up and saying, hey, you're an awesome person, you're a good dresser, whatever else, all right? It's not from people gassing you up. It's not. It's from yourself doing hard things. All right, y'all. Hey, thanks for watching today. You guys stay tuned. We're going to be in New York City, live from New York City. Midwest Anxiety's going on the road, and we're taking mental health to New York City. We'll be there December 5th through the 17th. We're going to be doing lots and lots of stuff. We're going to be going live every night at 7 p.m. on our YouTube channel, and we're going to be doing just daily vlog. We're going to be doing Friday conversation. We're going to be doing Saturday morning donuts. It's going to be a good time. You guys stay tuned. A lot of good stuff ahead for Midwest Anxiety and all of us out there, the MWA fam. The MWA fam, there's a lot of good stuff coming up for us, all right? All right. All right, y'all. For all of you that have been following along a while, you know we put the Riz in mental health. We put the Riz in mental health. We call it the MWA thing. And starting in 2025, we're lifting off. It's the Lift Off World Tour 2025. The Lift Off World Tour 2025. We're lifting off in that rocket ship, and we're taking mental health. We're taking mental health to places it's never been before. We're headed to the moon, y'all. We're headed all over the world. We're taking mental health out into those places, in those restaurants, on those sports fields, in concerts. We're taking mental health all over the place, y'all. We believe it's so important to take mental health out of the therapy offices, out of the mental health shops, and bring it into the community. Bring it into the community, and let's normalize mental health. Let's normalize that we all have mental health, and we've got our own ways of managing our mental health. We've got our own ways of managing mental health, and we're going to take mental health starting January 1st. We're lifting off. January 1st, we're lifting off, and we're taking mental health, and we want you to jump in. We've got room for you in the rocket ship. You're gonna see a lot of new fun stuff that we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be what you've seen already with Midwest Anxiety and the Riz that you've seen with Midwest Anxiety already. It's now gonna be on steroids. It's the Riz on steroids in 2025. We're lifting off. We're taking mental health into the places. We're taking mental health into the places it's never been before, and we want you to join us. We want you to join us. Jump in that rocket ship, y'all. It's gonna be a great time. Can't wait to lift off. You guys, get on board. Get on board with us, all right? All right, let's go. We're putting the Riz in mental health. Putting the Riz in mental health, y'all.